Okay, for the tool we are using is Google Web Designer. It's a tool used to make Google Ad banners. So the main goal of this tool is to make from a design a code HTML5 like this. So we are designers, so we're not able to make all of these lines of codes. Because of that, Google makes this tool. So let's start about the main interface of this tool is like we see this toolbar. It seems like Illustrator and Photoshop as we used to know. This is the move tool and selection tool. This is the text rectangle tool, the mask, and the field.
Same shortcut.
Here. Sorry.
Same shortcut.
Yes,
Like
probably,
V if
yes.
we want to use it.
Yes, and here the property of each element we choose. Here the timeline, and it seems like the Photoshop, sorry, the Photoshop timeline or the After Effects. So we can use like this. So let's start. Uh, we are today make this cool animation. If we can preview it before. Here we can do our previews in the browser. Okay. Sorry. Uh, to make a new document, let's go to new and choose name, for example, HNK. Let's choose the, for example, here, choosing the folder where our files saved, the size, that's all. And the platform, of course, is Google Ads. So let's click OK. And this is the blank page. So the first step is to import our assets, which we are make it before. So this is the logo of HNK, for example, and the button of subscribe. So let's import it. Okay, for when we import, sorry, this is not. Yes. So when we import the images, always put in mind that we prepare it as the smallest size because the Google as the limit is 150 kilobytes. So this is the challenge we are. So at first, let's go to the property of the logo and make it smaller, or from here. Let's align it. This is subscribe. We can put it here. So let's go to the timeline. Then we can just draw a small rectangle like this. And make the color of rectangle. Make it red, for example, without a border. And let's move it like this. Okay, so on the first frame, we will go to make the opacity as 0 here and the field. Everything about colors, opacity, styles are in the property panel. So make it on the first frame as 0 and go to, for example, here and make a new keyframe. Sorry. It doesn't work.
So you have to check the trigger.
I don't know. No problems when I click here. So it doesn't work. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, let's go to the result because I don't know why the keyframe doesn't work here. For example, the result of this is when I make the new keyframe here, it's moving from left to the right with changing colors here from the property and appearing text for example here on Norton strategies and the bottom. Also, here on the bottom, I added a component. It's a tab area. Okay, when we click here in the tab area, we can add an event like at here touch or click, then choosing Google Ads. For example, after clicking, we exit the ad here and fill this property, for example, the ID, any ID, the URL, for example, it's like for example, google.com. Sorry. Okay, then we go to the preview. We can see like this the animation, and when we go to the button, it takes us, for example, here for H+K strategies, etc. I think this is the simplest way, but the tool is full of properties and components we can add, and when we open a new file, we can get templates, pre-ready templates, organized by sizes, by sector, by dimensions, like this. For example, this you can select some another banner and modify on it. Is it clear or no?
Thank you, Haytham. I think all is clear, and that was under 10 minutes. That was great. Thank you so much. Minna has a question. She asked if there is a shortcut key for the keyframes in this program that you know of.
I don't know. It works probably as always, but yes, by right click, this is the problem. But in this file, maybe by right click on the timeline, we can add the keyframe. For example, here we can add a keyframe, a new keyframe. Look at the possession, new keyframe. You know,
Shortcut, I think we can Google it, man.
yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you, Haytham, so much. Anyone else have any questions for Haytham before we move on to the
I do. Sorry.
Yeah. Go
Hi,
ahead.
everyone. Haytham, when we export, do we get the full code for for the actions?
Yes, yes. So for exporting, for example, for the to show to the client, there is a small tip. Just get shareable link and click here. OK. It will generate on cloud a link generating shareable. That's the link you can copy and send to the client or someone who can. For export to our locally or on Google Drive, just we can choose locally. It
Okay.
will be on zip file, all the files, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all in one folder on zip file. Just clicking here, publish, and all is done.
Okay, so you will get a folder with the links and the code and everything, right?
Yes. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. See it?
Great.
Okay. Yes, zip file. This file is our render. It's 33 kilobyte.
Ah,
Okay. This is H+K craft, and these are all the source files.
mhm.
Okay.
Thank you.